just to prove that every fear is fear of the unknown, including fear of failure.
Mm-hmm.
Name something that you were hesitant or afraid to do because of failure. You don't have to do it if you're uncomfortable.
No, it's okay.
We could go a different direction.
I'm afraid to fail with the podcast.
All right. It's pretty real.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, all good. Okay. So what if I guaranteed you that by failing the podcast, 3 known things were going to happen? 3 known things were going to happen. 1, Jeff Bezos would auto deposit $1 billion into your account because it's part of some special project for entrepreneurship he's secretly running.
Okay.
2, you'd be automatically taught the correct way to grow and succeed at podcasting by a pro podcaster like Joe Rogan or somebody. And 3, no one would ever know you even failed. It would be erased from the internet. Nobody would even know. It would be like you were starting fresh. So these 3 known things now about podcast failure. Well, wouldn't it make you want to fail?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Right. But only because you know what's going to happen. Or we could even make it 3 terrible things are going to happen, but you still know. 1, you know that it will be a black mark on your record or past. 2, you know that you'll have to find another source of income. And 3, you know that some people will gossip behind your back. But that's it. That's all that's going to happen. If you know these 3 things are guaranteed to happen, are you still afraid of failing the podcast?
No, because I can handle all of those things.
Right, exactly. You're like, even though these are 3 terrible things, it's not that scary. I can handle all 3 of those things. But whether it's 3 good things or 3 terrible things, you're still secure. You're still confident. You're still happy. You're still all good. I'm happy to tackle this podcast. But it's when there's like a 4th mystery thing. As soon as you throw the 4th mystery thing, like, will I lose my partner? Will I lose my family? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. As soon as you have the 4th mystery thing, what happens?
The fear of the unknown, and you get scared.
Yeah.
And then...
And now you're afraid to fail at podcasting.
Right.
But there's tons of failed podcasters out there. Nothing bad happened to them. It's all good.
No.
They find another thing. They pursue another dream. They have another thing. They attract another partner. They do all that. They just live happy lives. Ain't nothing wrong with failing a podcast. It's great. Yeah. It makes a great chapter in their biography. But if you see a mystery thing, or if you perceive a mystery thing, an unknown, doesn't matter if I tell you it's great. Doesn't matter if there's other failed podcasters. For you, the fear remains, because the main thing is a fear of the unknown.
Yeah, because I don't know what will happen after.
Yeah. If you step up for bungee jumping and you know the worst thing that can happen is you can die, people are happy to bungee jump because they're okay with this. They're like, yeah, that seems...
I might die.
I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like, at least it's known. It's known what the worst case scenario is.
Yes.
But not knowing is what keeps people from doing stuff. You get in a plane and you know it could go down, but you're okay with that. And the knowing makes the fear disappear.
Yeah, anytime I've flown, I've known that that's a possibility.
Yeah, and you know what you would do if it happened, and you know how you would play it out. And like, just running through the scenario in your head or having the tutorial from the stewardess kind of takes away most of the fear. Like, yeah, I know.
And I saw Lost.
Yeah, exactly. I saw Lost. I know about this. Even if you don't really know, even if it's made up knowledge.
Yes.
Just pretending you know is enough to kill all the fear.
Yeah.
So, like when you're on the plane, if you go get a tutorial, it gives you some knowledge and you feel more comfortable. Or you go watch a Hollywood movie about planes, like Lost or whatever. You watch a TV show and you feel like you know what's going to happen. And so the fear goes away. So your question, what actions do we take to get rid of the fear of failure? It's like, give yourself knowledge. Go read stories of people who failed at that thing. Most people who fear these things don't go and read stories of other failed people, but they should, because then they learn, like, everyone picks up the pieces. Everyone recovers. Ain't no thing. Not a big deal.